it's Liv. Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, hello, I am Liv and I create easy vegan recipe videos on this channel. So today I am not coming at you from my kitchen, obviously. I am in a different space, and this is actually the space where I am going to be doing various food and vegan related sit-down videos. I want to kind of expand my channel a little bit to include a little bit more like educational stuff and stuff that I think you guys might find helpful for those of you who are vegan or want to go vegan or are just veg curious. So today I'm going to be talking about the 9 vegan alternatives and products that I cannot live without. That title is a little bit of an exaggeration. Obviously, in order to be vegan, you don't need like cheese and meat substitutes, or you don't need super processed products. I personally don't have a problem with eating processed vegan alternatives. I think it helps a lot of people with the transition to going vegan, and also I really like vegan cheese, which I'll talk about in this video. But I thought that I would share with you guys the ones that over the years I have found to be like my tried and true go-to favorites. These are things that I buy at the grocery store on a weekly basis. These are things that I would suggest to my family and friends and any of you guys. Just a disclaimer, this video is not sponsored. These are truly the things that I just absolutely love and are made by companies who I think are killing it. So without further ado, let's begin. Okay, so the first one is the Daiya medium cheddar style farmhouse block. Comes in a package like this. Daiya is a brand who has always had people who either love it or hate it, and people just love to hate on Daiya. Recently they were purchased by a company that I don't know which company it is. I wish I did. I'll put it on the screen. But ever since then, I think they've made some changes to their formula, and their cheese is really good. I personally love all of their cheeses. Some of their other products I am a little more iffy on, but their cheeses I find to be really good. Out of all of them, this is like my number one, the thing that I buy just every single week, sometimes twice a week. I think that this is the closest thing to like a block of cheese that you slice and eat. This is the closest thing that I have found. If you guys know my one pot mac and cheese recipe, this is the cheese that I always use in it. And then I also use this for cheese and crackers, anything that I want to eat it kind of in this form. This does not melt and get gooey and stretchy. It definitely melts into kind of like a creamy liquefied texture, which is why it's good in mac and cheese. But if you were to slice this and try and make a grilled cheese with it, I don't find it works that well. But in this form, if you love eating just a slice of cheese, this is just the best that I found. Okay, the second thing is artisan vegan cheese made in Montreal. So shout out to Canadian companies. So this is the Italiano Gusta Artisanal Vegan grating block. Before I even tried it, I was like, okay, that says to me that they don't want you to eat this just on its own. And if you were to open this up and slice it and eat it with crackers, you probably would be disappointed. I don't like eating this, I guess you would call it raw. This is supposed to be melted in my opinion. So what I use this on is grilled cheeses, pizza, sometimes stirred into like a pasta, but mostly for pizza. This stuff is really good. So that's why I always end up buying these every single week, because they are perfect complements to each other. Okay, the next thing, vegan basil. I feel like this is a Canadian product for some reason. I don't think they have it in the States. If I'm wrong, let me know. But every time I went to the States, I would be looking for basil and they didn't have it. But basil is margarine. It has been around for forever, and forever it has had 98% plant-based ingredients and like 2% milk ingredients. Why even bother putting 2% milk ingredients? Like that can't do anything. But in recent years, I think maybe like 2 years ago, they came out with their vegan basil. Anything you would spread butter on, I use this for it. Anything that you would cook with butter, I use this for it. Cookies, I use this. It comes in this huge tub, it costs about $6, but it lasts me so long. This is actually the one that I don't know how I would live without it, because it's just so convenient. You can buy it at every single grocery store. I use it for everything. Okay, this next one, this is truly, I don't know how I could live without it, because we buy 2 of these every single week. We go through this stuff like you wouldn't believe. So this is the Earth's Own So Fresh oat milk, and I just buy the unsweetened original version. Personally, I really hate the vanilla kind, so I only buy the original. But yeah, this is oat milk. It froths so well in my milk frother. In 1 cup of this, it has 50% of your recommended B12 for the day. It has 30% of your calcium. It's got vitamin D, so it's fortified, same as dairy milk. So drinking this nutritionally isn't worse for you than dairy milk, and it's better for the planet. Even this carton is made from plants. Makes me happy. I'm so grateful for this oat milk. Coffee creamer. There is one Silk coffee creamer that I like. It's the hazelnut one, but all of the other ones, I do not like them. I cannot drink them. Something about them is just it's too sweet. I don't know if they have stevia in them or something, but they're just too much, and that's coming from someone who likes really sweet coffee. This one, however, was discovered by my sister, and it is just the Coffee Mate Almond Bliss Coffee Enhancer. That's what it's called. I love that it comes in this giant container, and it's only like $3, I think. And I buy one of these every single week. I could just hug it. I love it so much. I wish they would sponsor me. Honestly, Coffee Mate, if you're watching this, you should sponsor me, because that would be the best spokesperson for you. Okay, the next one is vegan yogurt. Quick little story. Most vegan yogurt in the past has been absolutely disgusting. But now they have drinkable yogurts, they have to-go yogurts, they have yogurts with granola on top, they have big ones, small ones, like just yogurt everywhere, and they're all dairy-free. It's shocking. Now there's options for you, and you don't have to eat dairy. So this one is my new favorite find. This is the Riviera Coconut Milk, what do they call it? Vegan Delight. It's got probiotics, it's got protein, and it is so creamy. A lot of vegan yogurts you have to stir when you get them because they separate and it kind of grosses you out, but this one just comes already creamy. Anyway, it's really good. The next thing I want to talk about is protein powder. Man, I just realized I've been on such a journey with so many different products trying to find one that I like, and protein powder is definitely one of them. I do not like stevia. I can't stand it. If there's a single drop of it in something, I can taste it. Pretty much every protein powder out there that I've tried, especially the vegan ones, have stevia in them because they're all trying to be like healthy. They're all trying to have not a lot of carbs, and they all have that like sickly sweet flavor, and I hate it. And a lot of them are flavored, and if they're not flavored, they taste like butthole because they're like hemp and rice, and they make everything you put them in disgusting. Enter Superfood Protein by Four Sigmatic. As soon as I saw this, I was sold. It is a unflavored protein powder, and I can honestly say that it is unflavored. Like, there is absolutely no trace of a flavor when you use this in something. Obviously, if you put this in a smoothie, you know that there's protein powder in it because it does have that kind of like consistency, but there is no trace of a flavor, which I love. I like to bake with this. I love putting it in pancakes because it doesn't make your pancakes taste like butthole. I can't say enough how much I love this protein powder. I wish it wasn't just online. Like, I wish I could get it at my bulk store so much, because they have like what do they have? I don't know. I think it's Vega or something in big bins, but I can't do it because I don't like it. Okay, the next category is ice cream. I know that a lot of you guys probably won't be able to get this brand unless you live in Canada. This is the President's Choice brand. This is their vegan coconut milk frozen dessert. They currently have, I think, 4 flavors. They have chocolate, mango, vanilla, and like peanut butter or something, which I obviously haven't tried because I'm allergic, but they killed it. It is just the absolute most perfect consistency every time. It doesn't get too hard in the freezer. Like, I could scoop out a chunk. It doesn't get too hard. It doesn't taste like coconut milk at all. This one's just perfect. I'm obsessed. I love it. Okay, and the last thing is the Light Life plant-based ground. I hate that they can't say ground like vegan beef or something. This is what it looks like. It's frozen, I'm sorry, but it literally looks like ground meat. Look at this. It's like that weird texture, I don't know. This stuff is so amazing. It starts out pink, and then when you cook it, it turns brown, just like regular meat. And I know Beyond Meat has ground meat as well, but we don't have it here in Nova Scotia. I've never tried it. I've only ever tried the Beyond Burgers, which are really, really good. The smell of this before cooking kind of smells like tuna, not gonna lie, but this stuff is amazing in like pastas, tacos, shepherd's pie. Like my family has used this for so many things, and my parents aren't vegan, but they use this anyway, and they say they can't tell the difference. I am shook that this even exists. Like, how do we live in a world that has vegan products that are so similar to meat products? It is astounding. Also, this has 77% less saturated fat than regular ground beef. I know people love to hate on vegan meat products and talk about how processed they are, but regular meat ain't that good for you either. Obviously, I don't exclusively eat processed products like this. I eat a lot of whole plant-based foods like vegetables and fruits and grains and nuts and seeds, but having these just, it elevates your meal and it makes your life easier. And I don't want people telling me not to eat them because they're unhealthy. I don't care. If you watched to the very end, I love you. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!